Okay, as you can see in the distance there, it's the mental camera, press record equals car. All quiet, but press record, so a car will appear from nowhere. It's always worked in the past, but they are starting to slow down a bit. Anyway, obviously, basically, as you can see, it's a lovely morning. I'm back at the mental. Continuing my 25 years of documenting the North Wales Hospital, Denbigh Asylum, the NWH. Oh, look at that. What's happened there? Well, I could hear water. What's happened there? Flooding. Anyway, obviously, basically, no doubt my friend Mr. Security will be in the grounds. But yeah, anyway, I'm back. Just have a bit of a nose and a natter. And as I've been saying, 25 years now documenting this place. And it ain't going to stop anytime soon. So yeah, opened in 1848, in October 1848. And ever since it was open, it's just an ongoing problem of overcrowding and staff problems. Ever since it opened, but with the passing, yeah, like I say, it was originally an asylum. It was called an asylum, but with the passing of the Mental Treatment Act in 1930, it officially changed its name to a hospital, where they actually started treating them. There was medication and physical treatments, because in the asylum they just shove them in a room and just leave them. But with it being a hospital, the patients were actually getting treated. But yeah, as I say, the ongoing problem was overcrowding and understaffed. They had a lot of staffing problems. But this place, over the years, the mental would not have functioned without patient labour. Without the patient, a lot of patients, they worked in separate departments, and they even helped build new wards and extensions to house more patients. It just would not have survived. The North Wales Hospital, without patient labour, it would not have survived. And here comes the car. Better late than never. Yeah, in 1926, Gwynfryn was bought. You can't quite see Gwynfryn from here. You can see Talavan, which I'll talk about in a minute, but Gwynfryn is there. And that was bought to try and relieve the patients overcrowding. It was 25 to 30, two cars at once, 25 to 30 female patients were in Gwynfryn, and a year later the Treverion, which you just make it out there, the red, where are we? You can't quite see, but hopefully you can see it there in the trees. Oh, there we are there. That's the Treverion. That was taken over a year later. For 20 patients who were convalescing. That was like a convalescing home to relieve patients, you know, overcrowding in this place again. And then in 1933, Bringolai, which you can't see from here, well, you can't see anyway because it's been demolished, but Bringolai is behind the nurses' home there. That was a secure ward for the potentially dangerous patients. That was a secure ward, again, to try and relieve overcrowding. That was in 1933. And then Talavan, which you can see just a bit of Talavan. That was used there, same more or less 1933, to house, you know, more patients to try and relieve the overcrowding. And the nurses' home, which you see there, that's where the nurses moved from living in the hospital buildings. They had their own separate nurses' home, so that opened up a bit of space to try and relieve the overcrowding. It's unbelievably overcrowded. And then Pool Park then in Ruthin, that was opened in 1937, and that held 80 patients, and it still didn't solve the problem of overcrowding in the North Wales Hospital. The beds, there was over 100 in some wards. There was over 100 patients and the beds were so tightly packed that the patients had to get in and out from the end of the bed. They couldn't use the sides because the beds were side by side. But over the years, as I say, the North Wales Hospital, it just would not have functioned without patient labour. They worked on the farms, they worked in various departments, which I've talked about before. But I don't know if that's security or just someone wandering the grounds. I think it's just someone wandering the grounds. Security is normally in his high vis, so I don't know who that is. Could be security, could be a new one. Not my mate. But yeah, as I say, it just would not have functioned. Where's he going? Don't know who that is. I don't think it's security. It doesn't look like him because he's normally got his high vis on and stuff like that. So yeah, just thought I'd pop back and keep you updated. Not a lot going on, just basically it's falling to pieces. And yeah, like I say, it just would not have survived without the patient labour. Originally built just for 200 beds, that's all, 200 when it opened, and then it just kept overcrowding. They kept building extensions. Like I said, the patients actually helped build extensions to house more patients, and it was just by the mid-50s there was hovering about 1,500 patients in this place, and it was just amazingly overcrowded and understaffed. So yeah, so if you're interested in the mental, or if you're new to my channel, check out my videos. As I said at the beginning, I've been documenting this place now for 25 years, and I ain't going to stop anytime soon. So take a look if you're interested. I've got all the videos on my channel, stories, anecdotes, updates, tours, inside, outside of the buildings and everything, you know, updating you and what have you. So right, so he's coming back now. Don't know who that is. I don't think it is security, but he'll be caught. No, it's not security, it's just someone wandering around. There was someone walking his dogs last week. So yeah, there's people still getting in the grounds. But anyway, enough of my waffling. So yeah, if you're interested, check out my videos. 25 years documenting this place, and it ain't going to stop anytime soon. So hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and here come the cars, and I'll see you again.